interesting. It's men that are joining me. Oh. Hi, John. It's been a while. Hello, Hobby. I see you. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, just gonna play some music for 2 more minutes and see if we get a few more ladies in. John, just get your wife to watch this, so because this is like an exclusive for busy moms. So if she's there, just get her to watch this, okay? Let her join you.
You'll notice sometimes if you see me on stage, my fingers are like this. I'm holding it to my side very subtly.
Yay, I see her. Hello, Mrs. Ashubio Joe. Thanks for joining. I hope John didn't leave. Okay, he's here. Thanks for joining. The things of light. You're the light that makes my face. Joke, I see you, Joke. Thanks for joining. Hello. Thanks for joining. Thank you. Come on, let go. Cuckoo paradise. Thank you. Okay. I can see my children and their dad. Well done. I see people too. Thank you. I love you back. Thanks for the encouragement. Evaporated at the gleams of light. I'm just going to wait for 1 more minute. Hello, Ma. Thank you for joining. Mrs. Funke, I see you. I become the light. By 8:05, I'll just make a start, right? By 8:05, I'll make a start. Nobody should go. Stay with me, please. Stay with me. There's a light that makes my face shine bright. As I look your face, I become the light. Okay, hello everyone. I'm just going to make a start. Thank you so much for joining me. You are welcome. Please tag one mom that you know, because this is like an exclusive for mom, but I'm glad that other people are joining as well. It's good. I'm happy to have you here because you will definitely learn something as well. But please tag a mom that you know. Just tag a mom. I'm going to tag a couple of people now so that they can also join. I'm going to tag a couple of people now. So just tag one person that you think should, a busy mom that you know. I'm going to tag a couple of people now, so that I'd like to have them listen as well. So if you know anybody that should be here, just tag them. So I've tagged 2 people there. I hope they join. Okay, so thank you guys for joining me. So I just want to sample opinions, right? Because I don't want to just be talking. I want us to have a conversation here. So when you see this topic, what came to your mind? Love your neighbor as yourself. When you saw that topic, or when you read that scripture, right? What comes to mind? Hello, Mr. Emmanuel. Thank you for joining me. Thank you. So when you see love your neighbor as yourself, what do you think about? What comes to your mind? I just want maybe 1 or 2 answers. Or when you saw that topic, okay, what are we going to talk about tonight? Love your neighbor as yourself. What comes to mind? Hi, Rennie. I see you there. So love your neighbor as yourself. What did you think about? Is anybody going to answer me? Talk to me, yo. I don't want to be a radio. Yay. Is anybody saying anything? Love your neighbor as yourself. Okay, all right. Let me see. Maybe people are warming up to answer, Abby. Okay. So, anyways, I just wanted to let you know that being here tonight. Hello, Universal Empress Yasmin. Thanks for joining. So I just want to let you know that being here tonight is going to add 7.5 extra minutes to your life. It could be more, but at least 7.5 minutes extra is guaranteed. Because the shift I'm going to give you, the shift your mind is going to get tonight, is going to guarantee you some extra minutes on your lifespan. Just wait and see, and you know that I meant what I said. It's going to give you extra sheets to your life, right? Okay, so a lot of times when we read love your neighbor as yourself, we emphasize on the love your neighbor part. Hello, sir. I see you. Okay, yeah. Rennie says selflessness. Yeah. So we emphasize on the love. Exactly what I was gonna say. Thanks for responding. So we emphasize on the love your neighbor part. So we are like, love your neighbor. Love your neighbor. Be kind to your neighbor. Be caring. Be at peace with them. Right? That's what we think about. Okay, yeah, thank you, Onikosola. Exactly what the words depict. To love my neighbor just the way I love myself. Thank you very much. Yeah. So the first popular opinion is selflessness. Love your neighbor, right? The other one is, which was a joke that my friends and I used to make in school, where we say love your neighbor as yourself, not more than yourself. So we are like, love your neighbor as yourself, not more than yourself. And yeah, so right from there, I'm just going to bring in the point I'm trying to make tonight. So the Bible says, love your neighbor as yourself. I like that Oyinkansola brought that out. As yourself. So the long form of that is, love your neighbor as you love yourself. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Jesus does not just say words for the sake of saying it, right? He didn't just say love your neighbor as yourself because he felt like adding as yourself to it. No, it means something. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. And so that means that part is important, is vital. You cannot truly love another person until you know how to love yourself. So you have to know how to love yourself first before you can love somebody else. You can't give what you don't have. When you don't even know what loving yourself means, how do you want to love somebody else? So you have to love yourself first before you love another person. That's just rephrasing what that scripture says, right? So you can't give what you don't have. And now stop it. If you're thinking, oh, that's selfish. That's selfishness. That's topic for another day. I'm not going to discuss selfishness today. But the instruction is loud and clear. Like Oyinkansola said, exactly what the words depict. You need to love yourself and then love your neighbor in that same exact manner. So you love your neighbor just the way you love yourself. Capiche? Now, domestication and attachment in terms of through culture and nurture has caused a lot of wahala, but domestication is topic for another day, right? I'm not going to talk about that now. But why I said this session was for busy moms is because it's a problem that women face the most. Hello everyone, I see everyone joining. This problem is a problem of women. Women and selflessness are like 5 and 6. And that's why I was like, I want to talk to busy moms today, because we are busy pouring from an empty cup. We've not loved ourselves enough. We've not cared for ourselves enough. And we want to do the same thing for other people. How do you want to do that? How do you want to do that? You cannot give what you don't have. You need to love yourself. You need to care for yourself before you can truly love and care for others. Now, if you feel like, well, I love myself, right? If you feel like I love myself, I don't know what you're talking about. I'll show you some manifestations of people who don't truly love themselves. And I know that I'm in that boat. I was in that boat. Sometimes I'm still in that boat, because self-love is a journey, right? It's something you keep growing into. So here are a few manifestations of busy moms, typical African moms. We self-sabotage a lot. So you know that this thing is detrimental to your health, but yet you keep doing it. Why? Just because you don't love yourself. It's because we don't love ourselves, we starve. Hi PJ, I see you. Thanks for joining. So African moms, Nigerian moms, Saturdays, typical Saturdays, right? You're busy doing all the chores in the house. You're not eating. You're starving yourself. Or you're overeating because you feel like I've worked so hard, and then you start to eat everything that comes within your path, right? Because you're trying to compensate for hard work. If you knew the impact of what you're doing, right, You're exposing yourself to ulcer by starving. You're exposing yourself to obesity, which is exposing you to several disease conditions by overeating. So that's self-sabotage. It's almost like you're shooting yourself in the foot, right? We are not assertive. When in your mind you intend to say, hey PJ, thank you, you intend to say no, or you should ideally say no. Hi Dr. Dami, Damlola, thank you for joining. So we are not assertive. That's the way to show that you don't love yourself. You're not assertive. When you should say no, your mind is saying no, but your mouth is saying yes. You know that this thing is not convenient for you, but you are busy saying yes. That shows that you don't really love yourself. We are always hard on ourselves. Nigerian moms, we are hard on ourselves. African moms, we're too hard on ourselves. We don't extend the same grace we extend to others to ourselves. You make a mistake, you almost kill yourself in your mind. You're shooting yourself down mentally. Like, why did I make this mistake? Why would I have to forget to put juice in my baby's bag or in my child's bag? And you're busy, killing yourself just because of that mistake you made. But for somebody else that made your mistake, maybe your husband, you'd be like, it doesn't matter. But you are busy, not extending some grace to yourself. You're putting yourself under serious pressure just because you made a mistake. That shows that you don't love yourself, right? So you will agree with me that this is 13 minutes past 8 already, and I said I wanted to use only 15 minutes, right? Other ways in which we manifest lack of self-love is self-esteem issues. You're waiting for people to compliment you, to affirm you. People's affirmation should be Jara for you. When somebody says you're looking good, you should be like, I know, because you know that you're looking good. Yes, your nose is big, right? Who put a size to who put the standard size of noses? Who said this is the size that a standard nose should be? I don't know if somebody's getting me. So your nose is big in relation to what? Did they write it anywhere that the standard nose should measure XYZ? Do you understand? So most of the time we don't accept ourselves for the way we are. Yes, my nose is big. That's I love it that way. Do you understand? So there's a lot of self-acceptance, a lot of self-advocacy, a lot of things go into self-love, right? Into growing love for yourself. But you have to love yourself to be able to truly love others. And that is why we are stressed. That's why we are overwhelmed. That's why we are angry. We are resentful. So we are showing other people love, but eventually it's turning to anger in a way. We are transferring aggression on everybody in the house because you are pouring from an empty cup. You're giving what you don't have. You're tired. You're stressed out, and you're not giving yourself the same amount of care and attention that you're giving onto other people, and so you're not doing it the right way. So you need to learn to love yourself first, and then you can love others. Like my husband can testify the way I'm always hyping myself in the house, and you're just like, what is wrong with this girl? Why are you feeling yourself? I'm like, I have to feel myself. So I'm not saying I'm all there yet in terms of self-love, but I'm saying it's something that we need to learn, something that we need to be intentional about, because our culture is 8:15 already. Oh my goodness, I'm going to round up now. So our culture, our upbringing has sold this thing to us that we must sacrifice as women. We must squeeze ourselves, we must overstretch ourselves just because we are women, right? It's okay, but when you are full, imagine pouring from an overflowing cup. You're overflowing with love. You will freely give love to others. But when you're not filled already, you're going to have a lot of resentment. You're going to be so stressed. You're going to be so overwhelmed. You're going to get angry, even your life, and you will not be able to chase your life's visions and purpose and all that the way you should. So you would agree with me that the foundation of most of your dissatisfaction now, particularly I'm talking to women now, and almost everybody needs self-love, right? But my attention is on women now because I've been there before. I know how it is juggling all the balls, right? So the basis of most of our issues, hello everyone that is just joining, thank you for joining. The basis of most of our issues is the lack of self-love, the absence of self-love. And the instruction is very clear: love as you love yourself. So love yourself first and then love others in like manner. And 1 Corinthians 13 says love never fails. A wise man named Wayne Dyer says, whatever the question is, love is always the answer. So love is the answer to the problem of lack of love, right? To the absence of love, love is the solution. So we need to learn that. So how do you love yourself? What do you need to do to love yourself? How do you deploy these tablets of love, right, to solve the problems that you have? My time is up. So I'll just say, if this is a topic that you would like to explore more, like you want to hear more about it, you want to understand how this medicine of love can solve the issues, the dissatisfactions that you're facing now, because it's as if I'm just talking to myself, leave me your favorite emoji in the comment section. So if you think that what I'm saying makes a bit of sense to you, like, okay, yes, love is lacking, and that's why I feel like I'm facing some of the issues I'm facing. Thank you, Mr. Husband, for all the loves. Thank you. So if you feel that love is a challenge that you're facing, and you want to understand how we can deploy these love tablets to solve the issues that you're having, I think leave me your favorite emoji in the comment section. If anything I've said makes sense to you, leave me an emoji. I can see 5 people are online with me here. So just leave me your views. Let me know what you're thinking about what I've said. Did it make sense to you? Did it, did you find any sense in what I've just said? Hey, dear 5 people. Well said. Yeah, thank you. Right. So I'm just going to wrap this up by saying the solution to the lack of love is to love yourself. And if you want to know how to love yourself, you want to know how to grow in this, thank you, sir. You want to know how to indeed love yourself, because it's a difficult thing to do. It's like anti-culture, it's like anti-nurture, it's against how we grew up. Everything we know is love others, but some of us we don't even know ourselves, and there's a place of self-awareness, self-assertion, self-affirmation in self-love. It's not something I can discuss even in 1 hour, right? But so if it's something that you want to know more about, or you want to discuss more about, in addition to other steps, yay, mama, yes. So it's something that we should all, but it's not too late, right? Better late than never. So if it's something that you really want to explore further with me, I'd say leave me a DM, leave me a comment, leave me a DM, and we will explore this topic a bit further, because I'm trying to help other moms like me to bust out of that box, that bondage. Liberate yourself. You need to love yourself more. You need to grow self-love yourself, and then you can effectively love others. So I want to say thank you to everybody that joined me tonight. Thank you for joining me tonight. I hope that you've learned one thing that you can apply to yourself, whether male or female. You now know that you can only pour from an overflowing cup. If you even pour from a full cup, you are not going to have a deficit, right? So you should pour from an overflowing cup. So overflowing love should be within you for yourself, and then you can adequately, effectively, biblically love others around you. So thank you so much for joining me. And if you really want to know more about this, just leave me a DM and we'll get talking more from there. Thank you so much, everyone. And I'll say good night. Thank you.